Let's see here. I took a look at the chat and people are saying that I am whispering. I cannot really change that because this is my indoor voice and I'm thinking I'm actually very close to the microphone, so I really much apologize. But anyway, we are seeing here a human against Night Elf matchup on Tirana's strength as we have the human starting at the top left side of the map and the Night Elf starting at the bottom right side. This is a rather very small map actually, and the human, let's see if he can be able to get his expansions up and just consume the Night Elf economically, as we are just desperately awaiting the first hero of the Night Elf, which could possibly be a Warden. I would really like to see some Warden plays here against the human, particularly on this map. It's gonna be the Archmage for the human. And a Warden. Nice one here. Alright guys, so we're gonna have a nice game ahead. Solo hero Warden this time again. Trying to be very dominant still. A very effective way to shut down the human economy, or shut down his little meat shields with carrying so less HP. As a first militia now from emalfan is moving down, meeting with a wisp. Trying to check out the Night Elf base. Let's see what he can do here, as one footman is already starting to attack this wisp. Eventually he will have to detonate, not yielding any experience to the enemy hero. As we're seeing here, Warden power creeping as well, utilizing the Wand of Lightning Shield cast on that one archer. Could use it on a level 3 creep as well, maybe making up some more space, some more seconds he would have just to harass the human, who is as well creeping with his militia. Warden here at this moment a little bit faster, doing the creeps here, getting a, what is this item, +3, maybe Slippers of Agility, would be very nice for a trade here. This early game is depending a lot on melee hits, but what you really wanna see are heavy mana items on the Warden, so she can just spam those Fan of Knives and Shadow Strikes. Let's see, what is it gonna be? A Mantle of Intelligence. Not bad actually, as we see the first Shadow Strike hitting this human footman as it's harassing the wisp back inside its own base. I'm not really knowing if he just did not pay attention, but diving him so deep into the base. I do not know what he's gonna go for a scout here, as he surely know now it's a Warden he's gonna face. As the human again utilizing his militia, moving down to the green gold camp now. The Ancient of War pulling the Mud Golem Gnoll thingy camp with the level 5 Gnoll thingy. I think it's a Gnoll. Let's see what items gonna drop for the Warden here, as she as well has a Circle of Nobility and 2 Circlet of Nobilities for the Archmage, as well as the Slippers of Agility. Not really giving him much, but a little bit of armor there, those slippers. As we have a mana potion, a greater mana potion for the Warden. This can be very, very huge for the Night Elf right here. Mana potion can come out very strong, resulting in additional Shadow Strikes and Fan of Knives. Let's see if the human army is gonna decide to go for a Blood Mage second hero, just to deplete the mana of this Warden, just to deny the threat, since a Mountain King not necessarily means a successful surround on a hero that can just blink out. As we see, a Tome of Health here for the Archmage. It's gonna for sure help him there. And the shop now being creeped by the Night Elf. This Ancient of War actually moving very fast. Nice game here by Lawliet, having his creep on the spot now, as it's not being harassed too much, but himself not harassing the human, as well as the human now though flanks the Night Elf and is going aggressive, Going for the Shadow Priest. The Shadow Priest though gets kited away and instantly dispelling on the water elemental. Very nice right there. Depleting the Shadow Priest's mana though. Let's see how much dispel he has left for the next water elemental, which is a level 2 water elemental. And the Shadow Strike, very nice. Oh, but the Archmage denies the experience, killing his own footman. Awesome plays we're seeing here. The loser bracket, not packed with losers, but still skilled players. A very nice Fan of Knife we're seeing here. Is the Warden gonna do enough damage here? As we see, one footman definitely is gonna go down. Takes away the attention though of the Night Elves range units though, as two water elementals are pressuring them in the backline. As the Warden again does not get experience for this kill. The Archmage again denying his own footman experience. Very nice. As this water elemental for sure is gonna go down and get the Warden closer to level 4. We're not even level 4 now. She could get a blink though. It would be a waste of mana though and the skill. She can just go for this level 2 fog and level 2 shadow strike. She has the greater mana still. The Archmage is aware of that. I do not know if he is a little bit afraid. I would really be, as the archers here are wasting a little bit of time and killing this farm. I was providing a lot of vision here for the human actually. Very nice way to just be able to scout, having something immobile like that, but high on armor, just hard to take down. And yeah, as you can see, the Night Elf has to put some time on it. As we see a Goblin Shredder here making work in the Night Elf space, but the Archmage is already here, denying the first lore. Very, very huge deny here. The Warden got the experience lead and maybe the kills here. Big pressure. Oh my god, half of the hit points of the Archmage already gone. He has the Staff of Teleport. He cannot use it though. Is he gonna get away with it? He's gonna get fogged. Oh, this is gonna be very close here. I was thinking he's going for the town's portal because it would be a safe escape. But yeah, leaving the Night Elf base now, denying his lore though, was very huge for him, as the Night Elf though can utilize the space he's gotten from the Archmage, having to retreat and creep out his natural expansion. Very nice for him, as he is not going to attempt to counter expand at this place. I'm thinking the human is just too close. The potential harass with towers is always there, and we see Scorch Bone chimes by with the Warden. Very nice item here for her, not really for her units but herself. A one-man army though, you can already call this Warden. Very nice, as the economical advantage of the human player is on the rise, as his expansion on the bottom left in the map is still up here, and the Warden now arrives. Let's see how much havoc she can wreak up in there. Just saying hello one time. We did not see if she got an fog off, but she did not try to go for it since she has smelled a possible creep check here. The human though very nicely reacting, buying a Zeppelin to get away out of this creep check. Very smart move though. He has the money for it. He can just buy a Zeppelin like this and gets the hell out of there, as the Warden is closing to level 5, making her very, very dangerous if the Archmage does not catch up in level or gets, I don't know, like some kind of huge map zone advantage. I mean, the Night Elf now is using his natural expansion since the human is not that much of a threat to him. So the human in a bad spot at the moment. The Night Elf doing very, very great. Still, this greater mana potion, he knows that this can be the game winning situation for him if he uses it right. At the moment the Warden though completely as she's creeping with the help of her vampiric aura. Very nice utility for now. Gonna get level 5 right here, not even bothering for the next creep. It's gonna go for a level 5, gonna juice up on her own Moonwelt and get that mana back in, and we see a Zeppelin right here. And is this gonna be a position where the human mortar teams could take advantage and just shoot over the river up until the Night Elf expansion? I do not know. Human though has not the necessary forces at the moment to supply such an attack, as the Warden is now getting ready to attack. Getting an anti-magic potion. Let's see what this Warden is gonna be about. It's a little bit of a range unit. Handful of Dryads, Troll Priests and Archers are making their way to the human space. The human at the moment sitting in a Zeppelin, unloading now. Creeping. A stealth creep here, trying desperately to catch up with the Warden's level. He knows the Warden is level 5. A very, very dangerous hero for the human at the moment. The human's only possibility now to get back into the game is make use of all this economical advantage he can has. But as you see here, the Warden, equipped with an anti-magic potion, it is actually keeping her from getting mana burned off the tower. It's just killing all the economy out of Lawliet's, out of emalfan's expansion right there. Now emalfan reacting by it with an attack on Lawliet's expansion using this Zeppelin. I do not know if the gold mine is gonna be taken down, as wisps are desperately repairing it. And the Night Elf now has to readjust. Blinks in there though, nice. What does he do though? Cannot take down the Zeppelin. Yes, he can take down the Zeppelin, forcing the Archmage to use his town's portal. I did not see the orb on the Warden attacking the Zeppelin. I was confused there for a moment. But of course, just cutting off the only escape left for the Archmage was his town portal. As the Archmage does not have too many units to supply his own army, could be using advantage of the Merc camps, does not use it for some reason. As we see a Mountain King, a very stealthy Mountain King hiding in the bushes. He's so sneaky, he cannot show himself. The Warden will just eat him up. There is a few orange camps, 2 orange camps and a few green camps still left. The Mountain King could use them to level up, making his way down now without any item across the bridge. He's gonna eventually maybe gets picked up by the Dryads here if he's reacting fast enough. Oh, we see demolishers here on top of the human side now. Getting one Stormbolt on an archer, getting down. Water Elemental instantly dispelled, and the Warden is there. She wants to fight. Instantly shielding her units. Not demolishers, those thingies are called steam engines or something. Steam tanks. Just gonna call it tank. A very, very heavy siege damage here. Siege unit here, as the Warden is taking out this Troll Berserker, which has only 400 hit points. Gets peeled though by the Mountain King, who has a Stormbolt for the Warden. Can get away. Not too much though, as the ranged units, handful of Dryads and Archer, are still a threat here. And as the Mountain King is shielding his Archmage, very epic play here, nice positioning. The tanks are just doing a lot of damage at the Night of Space. 2 tanks taking down a Moonwolf without any problems. 3 bears were not enough to defend such an attack. I do not know what kind of units can the Night Elf produce against those units. I'm thinking about Chimeras, as the Night Elf has to force all his attention now on top of these steam tanks, which are getting wrecked inside of the Zeppelin. This was so huge. Two tanks just got wrecked above the trees, instantly dying, yielding experience to the Warden, getting her to level 6. This is an unstoppable killing machine at the moment, still having her mana potion up. 405 base mana, nothing to drain her mana. And nice around here, that's what I wanted to see earlier. Nice around here by the units. Very, very nice job. The Warden once again taking out the potential of the human's economical advantage, while his own economy is still standing up. The Mountain King now equipped with 3 guard towers, trying to creep up himself as well, as the Night Elf player now has to take out one of his own archers to free up some supply for more incoming units, for more important units I'm thinking of Chimera, and maybe we will see a Chimera since those units cost a lot of food. The human though, try hero now with a paladin. He does not think it is too late. Although so much have been crapped and the warden is already level 6, there is not much the human can really trade but get kills off with towers, maybe not yielding experience even to him. I don't really know what he's thinking at the moment. Facing this insane warden, the Night Elf could actually get another hero. He will feast up on these peasants and get his second hero up. As I said before, maybe a Dark Ranger would be optimal, synergizing together with the warden. As we see the human now forced to expand once more. It is in his nature, yes, but now really he has to do something because it is looking very good for the warden as she makes her move. One hero against tri-hero, no problem. The warden is such a threat, the Mountain King of half HP. Warden is everywhere. You see her 1 second on one side of the map and then she blinks to the other one. It's insane. Using her mana very well at the moment. Maybe you're gonna see that mana potion being used as she's blinking inside there, using Fan of Knives, getting Stormbolted, the instant peel though, getting stuffed here apart and not using his mana potion yet because the moment just has vanished. As though here the mana potion can be used. Maybe there is enough damage, enough of a threat with a warden level 7. There has to be, the avatar is out. Those guard towers are not gonna stand a chance, even though if they are so shy just to be developed, no problem for the warden. She's just gonna tank those. This is very much looking like a GG, as though the tanks are taking down and tearing apart the expansion of the Night Elf, doing a very good job. He actually has to. Nice, did he unroot so the tanks could not attack him anymore? That was a pro play. We did not see anything of that happening until the stream. Actually, I have to say again, I am not in control of the stream, I'm just a viewer myself. And as the warden again is wreaking havoc at the peasants, so many peasants killed this game. I'm thinking like 200 already, as the Archmage here has to be very careful. Oh, gets blink up, gets some last hits on. Oh, the nice blink in front of him. Is there gonna be a Shadow Strike? Another blink in front of the Archmage. Not Shadow Striking the Archmage. I'm not sure she's utilizing all this mana for the blink. Thinking her spells are much stronger than her auto attacks. What is he doing? Anyways, the Night Elf now, seeing himself having this advantage, he can expand once more at the top right of the map. He's gonna be most likely very much successful in doing it. Although, I really feel as well the human can become a threat. He's still sustaining, it's not that he's out of the fight. There is a lot of peasants being killed, yeah, and the human has to remake them. But I don't know what the fuck I'm actually talking about. Look at this warden, ready to go once more. I do not know if the peasants have been remade. She is just so fast. Look at this utility. Oh my god, she is already in the expansion again. 415 base mana, still greater mana potion, as she is killing everything once more. Going for the Zeppelin. Can she get it? Not really. Pretty much stepping on the toes of the human now. He has to be everywhere. Creeping with his tri-hero, getting a close of attack, plus now eventually gonna end up on the Archmage since he's the range hero. And the Mountain King only purpose for now is Stormbolt, CC and the Paladin just healing his units. Let's see what's gonna happen with this tri-hero. Is it gonna be a tri-hero that's gonna be big, or does it stay small? Small in the shadow of this very strong warden, as we still see level 1 Paladin, level 1 Mountain King. Not much experience gains, just as I said, as the avatar inside the main human base. As 3 tanks here moving down again. It cannot be ignored as well. And as less as the human army is, look, it's does not need to be too strong to be in the game at the moment. All this he's needing is this siege attack and his heroes creeping at the same time, actually picking up a few heroes here. But the warden, she was on the other side of the map 2 seconds ago. Now here in the fight, actually peeling off her army, sending the paladin home, sending the Mountain King home, saying goodbye to that Archmage. You cannot escape this warden. Alright, check out my mouse cursors here. She's not blinking now. Let's see how fast she can be to the next action. That is some insane speed. Wow. As we see, the 3 tanks actually getting away with very low hit points, and a nice move here by the Knight of where did he see this Drake surrounding his Tree of Life with 3 Engine of Wars. Nice one. As the Warden again making her move. Her blink does not cost any mana anymore, I'm thinking. As she enters the human army, killing both peasants right away. Double kill, no problem. As the human now is getting his knights. A little bit of a momentum gain here. Maybe if we can utilize it. I do not think so, since 2 Shadow Strikes should easily take out a knight if the Paladin has been sent to the base in the first place, so the Holy Light cannot hit. A Dark Ranger again would be such a good synergy as second hero, as she could just silence as well. This Warden getting so strong, almost level 8. Human not even producing any peasants anymore, I think. As he's getting a next kill on this Shadow Priest. Let's see what the human can do with 2 knights against 4 bears and 3 dryads who are getting rejuvenated. All he has is his stuff, but his stuff is very big as well. As a lot of peasants just getting wrecked. Multi-kill, monster kill for this Warden. Getting to level 8. Probably just got unloaded by the Zeppelin. Warden was sneaky enough to just wait there, be the assassin she is, and just take them out, as Moonwell is almost getting down. Engine of War utilized very nice as units here, defending the human, defending the Night Elf's base. Is the Warden Shadow Melts within the Night Elf expansion? I do not know if he is aware of this. As more towers are getting taken down, and it just looks like up until mid game, all the way through, this Warden is just wrecking all the humans' expansion, completely wrecking the humans' game. Humans that are known for expanding a lot, especially on this map as well. As the Warden just comes in, kills 2 mortars, double kill right here, no problem, blinks away. As the humans' army gaining in size, not really in level though, as Mountain King and Paladin are about to ding to level 2 with help of picking up a few of the ranged army that was running around by the Night Elf. The Warden again on her way out. As we see, Griffins now being produced, already engaging against Night Elf flying units, I think Hypogriffins, I don't know how they are called. Anyways, escorting the Warden now, meeting up with his main army. Is the Night Elf going for his final move? Is he gonna deny this expansion here because he really has to? It's a potential threat the human is just building. She once got it down, can she do it again? As she just blinks into the towers, a fan of knife. Those peasants cannot do anything as a Stormbolt only hits a anti-magic shell and appears providing a great wall here for the Night Elf's unit to just kite the enemy. And now the Warden inside of the backline of the mortars just wreaking havoc, so the Dryads are free and can poison up those knights. Knight almost getting down. A lot of spawns already spawned by the Avatar. There is no more anti-magic shell now on the Warden. She is low on mana as well, can still blink away though, no problem for her. Level 9, insane for the Warden. She can use her mana potion. Let's see what she can do as she eats another bolt. Must not trade off too much melee hits here, and rather use her Avatar and just kill off those guard towers. As she's getting rejuvenated, getting back into the fight, being ready. Blinks everywhere, no one can track this assassin using her mana potion, Fan of Knives, into the backline here once again, trying to take out a mortar. He's not falling down though. The other one getting peeled here by the Paladin, no problem though for the Warden as she blinks out and blinks again. Such an assassin, another Fan of Knife seals the deal as more and more Avatar summons are being created here. Invulnerable, just overwhelming the human. Another peasant being down. This must be number 346, I do not even know. As you see here, the knights are being slowed, cannot really provide a nice shield for the Archmage. Archmage has to pop potion of invulnerability, cannot really stay in the fight too long as the human is going for bears now, cannot really connect to them at all. I do not know 3 knights now chasing one. It's not gonna be worth it. The warden can just easily peel his own units, does stuff another unit back there. This fight is going on longer than expected as the human is doing very well. Both players are showing some sick micro here as the warden has to disengage, being not more that potential of being that instant killer. Fan of Knife, Shadow Strike on cooldown. Still her avatar though doing nice damage here as she denies the human expansion. As her own is still running, she retreats, having the goal for a town's portal. She knows she won the game again. She's just sitting on 1.5k gold, 79 supply, so the next go should be GG if the human does not have the resources to come back now, which he does not do. I think all throughout the mid game the warden was doing so much damage, and yeah, there is the chimeras. I was wondering where is the 78 food coming from, but actually chimeras are coming. Let's see what's gonna happen as one more mortar is gonna get taken down. It's only ground unit at the moment, the warden, but very well enough here as everything needs to be divine shielded. Whatever gets close to the warden, as she's going for the Mountain King now. Mountain King Paladin combination though, a nice tank combination. And even though those little heroes are small in level at the moment, they really show what their meta is all about. Being a tank and the healer as the Archmage is getting focused now. Super big damage on the Archmage. This was inevitable. The